when they're older, want to be entertained, but their entertainment is not as simple as what it used to be. They want to go to the movies, which, have you been to the movies lately? It's an arm and a leg to get in there.
What do you mean, arm and a leg to get into the movies?
It's expensive.
Okay.
Just
raise their prices?
When was the last time you went to the movies?
A long time.
It's really expensive to go to the movies. Like, to buy the popcorn and the candy and the drinks and, like, the tickets and all the stuff.
You don't bring your own candy and popcorn?
We bring our own I don't bring my own popcorn.
I've sometimes brought my own popcorn.
Because you like the skinny pop. We bring our own candy, but we buy popcorn.
We need a sponsorship with Skinny Pop, okay? I eat way too much of your popcorn to not have a sponsorship with you.
She ain't lying.
I mean, I'm just saying, me and my whole entire family. So, that being said, Skinny Pop.
Even Reagan likes Skinny Pop. She was saying that the other day. We were walking through the store. She's like, she saw it and she's like, I like Skinny Pop. I'm like, you do?
Girls like it too. Okay, so.
All the fun summer things.
All the stuff. Subscribe, no.
Oh!
Intro!
Roll the intro! Let's start with my drink, which is kind of a fail.
I haven't tasted it yet. You can't say it's... Well, first of all, where did you get this glass at? I like the glass. I like those plastic.
Walmart. Yep, Walmart. They're perfect. Walmart. The straws are from Hobby Lobby. They're reusable, as some people do not like reusable straws, but I do.
But they came in all sorts of colors,
all fun colors. And I love it that it's yellow. I call this drink Liquid Sunshine. This is like the ultimate summer laying by the pool, floating with a drink. This is what you want. It's lemonade, blueberry vodka, and then blueberries inside. Now, normally I would freeze the blueberries to put in. That's my thing. But
so you don't have to water down the drink.
Yes, with a bunch of ice.
Yep, because you have the
frozen blueberries. Yeah, but I missed that step this time, so we don't have frozen berries. But let's give it a try and see, and let's just see. I got this from my sister. This is what she drinks by her pool every year.
I love it.
That's good. It was not good when I made it. I don't know. Maybe I was just in a bad mood.
Maybe you just had to sit longer? No, there's nothing that would have changed with this sitting longer.
This sat overnight. I don't know. I bet those blueberries are nice and boozy.
I taste the blueberries. Like, it really tastes like
it's like refreshing, yeah.
Like, this is so good.
So good.
Like, I don't know what you were talking about.
I'm pleasantly surprised.
Well, you said lemonade, blueberry vodka. That's it.
That's it.
What kind of lemonade did you use?
The Simply Lemonade.
Oh.
That's like my favorite brand for like the juices is the Simply stuff.
Oh, mine's always the low-cal stuff.
Well, they have a light version too that you can get.
They do, but it's like 50% calorie. Where you could like do like the 5-calorie one that we typically get, the Minute Maid. I'm obsessed. I have a problem with the calorie thing. Yeah.
Oh, this does make me want to go sit by the pool.
Oh, yes.
And just...
If only we had a pool to sit by.
Yeah, and soak in the sun.
Break out the blow-up.
I've done that.
Let's talk about blow-ups for a second here. I would rather, after I've done this a couple summers now with the whole blow-up pool thing, I would rather have a plastic pool over the blow-up.
Yes.
The blow-up.
They're annoying.
They're annoying. Like, they look great. They're great once you get them up.
On the first day.
On the first day.
Yeah.
But then you spend all this time and all this energy blowing this pool up. Like, I was sweating last summer. I was like, I'm getting this blown up.
And your kids are dying to get in. Yeah.
When's it over, Mommy? Is it done yet, Mommy? And then you have to wait for all the water.
Yeah.
It's so much to be thankful for that you have that water to be able to fill the huge pool up with. But then, like, and then the bugs come in, like, that night, so it usually lasts about, maybe you can get 2 days out of it with it still, like, looking okay.
Yeah. And
being okay to swim in, but so I'm all about the plastic pools, but the plastic pools, though, then it's hard to store those. Maybe we just need a real pool.
That's on my requirement list for whenever we move into a new house.
Do you think so?
Absolutely.
See, I don't know about the maintenance of the pool, though.
I'm not too worried about it.
The expense and the maintenance of the pool.
I think it is worth it to pay someone.
I think it could. I think that could be worth it.
I will tell you this. Every summer I go through this where May, June, I am all for summer. I'm in summer mode. I'm all about going to the pool, our community pool, and the cove, the water parks, the beaches, all the things. I want to do all the summer things. I want to sleep in. I'm all for summer. And then we get to like 4th of July and then I'm done. And I'm kind of out of summer mode. I'm tired of being hot. I'm tired of being sweaty. I'm tired of the bugs.
Especially in Texas.
Oh my gosh.
For July, because it just gets so hot.
Yeah. Here. Okay, can you tell us a little bit about summer in Michigan? Because when I think of Michigan, I always think of cold.
It definitely can be cooler. And I think that's why they have a later start for school in Michigan, is because like July and August are like the prime times in Michigan. The weather is great, about like, 80s typically is the high. The summers in Michigan are, they are just delightful. Like
it seems like it.
There, the lakes there, the freshwater lakes. They're a bit cool, but so refreshing. The weather's usually nice. It does rain quite a bit still, but
still though.
I mean, that's why we go. Like,
yeah,
because it's so hot here.
Yes.
Like, you go from one air conditioning building to the next, to the next, to the next, because no one wants to be outside.
Nobody wants to be outside.
Like, you'd think that.
You shower and then you're sweating.
Yes.
It's so annoying. So I don't like the heat. And the older I get, the more intolerant I'm getting of it.
See, though, I'd rather have heat than have cold.
Really?
Yeah, any day.
I think I just want to be like a snowbird where I live up north in the summer.
And there we go, back to retirement.
Yeah.
See? We can do that.
Maybe we're just old at heart.
Just gotta hustle now to make that money to be able to do the things that we want to do in retirement. So do you feel pressure to do like academics at all? Anything related to that during the summer?
No.
No. So like no workbooks, no worksheets, no reading every day, no.
It's summer. I'm like,
no, nothing.
Nope. I encourage, the drawing and reading and stuff, but more for pleasure, not because it's like we have to maintain over the summer. I'm like, you're on vacation, you're on break. Because the thing is, like, you're going to be adulthood, you're going to reach adulthood. You don't get summer off anymore. Unless you're a teacher, you don't get summer off anymore.
And it's not really a whole summer off.
Yeah.
People think that teachers get like
the whole summer.
Of like, let's not do anything. No. That is not how it works. If you're talking summers off with 2 small children, like, that's not really thinking like summer off.
No.
That could just be me.
It's not you. I felt the same way when the girls were little. I was like, oh my gosh. Because you're trying to keep everybody busy and occupied and
just it's constant. Like
constant.
You're just like, there's no break. Like I remember when I went back to school after my like first real summer with small kids, I was so grateful to be back at work. Like, so grateful.
By the time we get to back to school, I am so ready to get these kids back to school.
Like, so even at your kids' age?
Oh, yes. I think kind of like, I don't know if one is worse than the other. It's just different. It's just a different type of annoyance. You are not alone in this. And I have friends, you know who you are, who feel the same way, who do not look forward to summer because of just having everybody at home all the time.
So that's where I'm trying to create balance. 2 days a week, maybe 3, like go to a camp of some sort, or like even I thought about like trading it with a friend of like, okay, you take the kids on Monday and I'll take them on Wednesday. It's easier for me to entertain my kids. It takes less to do that.
With my kids, I can just tell them to like get over it and go entertain yourself, and that's kind of it.
For me, I'm still like having to like open things or like pour things. Or when I went to your house and Ryan was like, what can I make you to eat? And I'm just like, what is going on here?
So that's something that I'm trying to incorporate at home now is the kids cooking, like really cooking. I got this idea from Michelle Brandzik. She was saying that she has the kids, like, I might be saying this wrong, like once a week, one of the kids will make dinner, make full dinner. When Reagan and I did this little project, when I was getting it all prepped and ready to go, I got to get dinner started. So I'm like, Reagan, can you chop up the potatoes and the stuff? And can you do this while I'm getting this ready? And she's like, okay. So she was in there cutting up the food and getting everything. So when I walked in, it was all chopped up, prepped, ready to go. And all I had to do was like assemble the meal and get it in the oven.
I mean, I feel like that's how it should work. Right?
Oh my gosh, it was a lifesaver moment. I was like, you have no idea like how helpful that is.
Yeah. How young is too young? Gracie used a knife on her own. Huh? Is this good or bad?
It depends on what she's using the knife for.
Strawberries?
Okay.
She straight up got... Kids are pretty independent.
That's good.
Neglected, independent, whatever you want to call it. But not neglected. I was just preoccupied. And she, instead of like asking me, she just kind of like, and this is what Faith does too. They'll straight up just go do it themselves because they don't want to wait on me.
Yeah.
Derek. And so she just got the strawberries out and got the knife, cutting board too.
Wow. Good job, Gracie.
Well, then Faith, on the other hand.
Yeah, maybe not hers
not
yet.
With a knife, but she grabs that stool. She'll take that stool anywhere. Take the stool. Then she was starting to climb the pantry.
I got this.
She was trying to climb the pantry shelves. I'm like, oh my gosh.
My kids have done that. Yeah.
Cannot do that.
I catch Reagan still doing that. I'm like, don't climb the shelf. She's like, it's fine.
They cannot be that sturdy.
I feel like it's going to collapse. But it hasn't yet.
Okay, so your kids have climbed the...
Yes, Reagan still does because she's short. She can't reach. Putting stuff in and out of the cabinets, the upper cabinets. She just hops up on the counter, opens it up, gets it down.
That's totally what my girls do. They'll stand on top. I'm like, Grace, what are you doing? Oh, I'm just getting the cup, Mom.
She's like, I need a bowl. What? I just taught them how to cut stuff, like how to like hold it so that they're not, they don't cut a finger.
Yeah.
So they know how to do it, but there's some, like Reagan always asks me to like, she wants to cut up apples. First of all, our knives are like really dull.
Us too. And that's why I'm not that concerned.
Well, but that actually kind of worries me more for something like an apple because it can slip.
Okay.
And so I'm like, I don't want you cutting apples. Like soft things like strawberries, I don't even think twice. But.
Or like she's cut the crust off of her bread.
Oh yeah.
By the way, the crust thing. Like, I don't understand.
Why is that a thing in every generation?
It's not like she's taught, like, we don't eat crust off of our bread.
Right.
But yet, she asked me to cut the crust off her bread the other day. I'm like,
did you do that as a kid?
No.
I did that as a kid.
I totally did not do that as a kid.
I did not like the crust when I was a kid. Why? I don't know. It was fine.
I feel like it tastes like all the rest of the bread.
It does. You're not wrong.
Oh my gosh. It's like devastating to me to see when people eat pizza and they leave their crust. Okay. Well, I'm devastated, but not, because then Grace does it and then I get to eat her crust then, so I kind of enjoy that part.
You know, okay, so I don't eat the crust on my pizza. But it's not because I don't like it. I love the crust, but it fills me up faster and I want to eat more actual pizza.
Oh my gosh, I have never had that problem in my life. I had a friend of mine.
That's my like theory.
I had a friend of mine that always said that. He didn't want to drink with his meal because he wanted to enjoy the food more, to have more room for food.
Rather than, get filled up with the drink.
Yes. Like, I don't have that problem. Like, I'll eat it anyway. Like, I'll find a place for it.
When I was pregnant with Gracie, I think I told this story before, for Thanksgiving.
Tell me again, I don't remember that.
So it's Thanksgiving, the best meal of the whole year. I am very pregnant and I'm like, I am going to annihilate this dinner. I'm going to eat it all because I'm pregnant and I can eat. I get this huge plate of food. Can't wait to sit down. I sit down to eat it and all of a sudden she shifts and she's now pushing on my stomach.
Okay, I do remember you telling me.
Oh, it was devastating. I could only eat like this much and then I was full. And then I was like so mad because I'm like, but I want to eat more. But I had like a big old glass of milk and I had to like chug that milk and my cousin's laughing at me. He's like, you got room for that though, don't you? And I was like, I got room for the milk.
I go wrong. And I don't have like a full button. I don't have a churn off. Like, so like when you say you're full so you can't put down any more food, like I never get to that point.
What do you mean you never get to that point?
Like you should see what I have to eat, like every meal. Like I can eat like a whole bowl of salad. Like a whole, like I'm talking not like this.
Yeah.
Like a whole bowl. And like I'm full, but like I could still put down more food if I wanted to. Like there's
so
no,
is this a self-control situation where you could just stop?
I think it's a self-control thing. I have self-control issues. But like there's no turn off button. So you have a turn off button. I don't have a turn off button.
Well, I have a turn off button, but I usually ignore it and then I overeat.
Well, that's my problem. Oh yeah, that's what I do. Yes. Yeah. I always ignore it. I mean, maybe I always ignore it. I ignore the turn off button.